till date has seen tremendous transformation. But despite the ongoing reforms, there existed a huge gap between what the health system needed and what the curriculum was delivering. Hence, in 2019, it was felt as a high time to get shifted from the traditional, predominantly knowledge-based, examination-oriented curriculum to a competency-based curriculum with the aim to create medical graduates who are clinically competent, ethically grounded, and compassionate. The core components of CBME are foundation course, EdCom, early clinical exposure, self-directed learning, and electives. But despite strong conceptual foundation, the implementation of CBME at the ground level has numerous challenges. So, the perception of the students who are the stakeholders in the CBME is crucial to understand them. Hence, this study was undertaken with the aim to evaluate undergraduate medical students' perceptions towards various components of CBME curriculum and to identify strengths and areas requiring improvement. The primary objective was to assess students' perceptions regarding the implementation and effectiveness of major CBME components. The secondary objectives were to analyze the perceived benefits and challenges associated, to evaluate students' views on the adequacy of duration, structure and integration across different phases of CBME curriculum, and finally to identify priority areas for curriculum strengthening and faculty development based on feedback from learners. The study was a cross-sectional descriptive study including 153 MBBS students who had completed all the CBME modules. Non-probability continuous sampling was used to include them in the study. And after that, informed consent was obtained and a pre-validated mixed format questionnaire covering all the 6 domains of CBME were given to them. Data was collected. So now insights into the major points of the result. So most of the students reported that foundation course was conducted as per the curriculum and duration yes. Regarding no sir. When we did this study in 2024, that was the single batch which had completed all the components. We are planning to move on with the second batches and subsequent batches to see what.
What was the transmission, vertical or horizontal, which was having the?
What's that?
What was the teaching method that we have used? Horizontal.
We had 22 questions regarding perceptions of all these components. So it was a mixed kind of.
25%, and the passing marks are 50%, below 50% actually. What is your favorite number?
Yes, so there is no standard or there is no reference as for now. All the study problems, so there is no reference which we can say that passed, but we can definitely say some things were better than the few studies. And EdCom particularly I would say, because it is more like a conceptual thing, and so it was easy for, and it is more engaging. The students were scoring more in that. Their perception regarding EdCom, particularly in foundation course, was good. But when it comes to the later phases, like early clinical exposures and self-directed learning, we found there was disparity, and this was similar to the studies which were found in other countries, but they all have done it very separately.
So NMC sees this data
Yes.
and asks you to improve.
Yes.
With what level you should be happy?
I think it should be 100%, sir. When we target 100%, then only we are going to reach somewhere. So we can see that 52% we are seeing majority. But that is what I found it very this thing that we need to work hard. 52 is not majority. If 100% students are feeling, at least they should perceive that it is working for them. Then no problem. I think it maybe we will be able to do it. Because there are no cutoffs as such, and this is perception and subjective.